So guys, I've lined all those 3 screws up, as you can see there, the DS25 screws. And now what we're doing is screwing those tightly in. The distribution cover holder from stage 13, what you want to do, you've got 2 little lips here, as you can see. They have got to go over the side. Now what we're doing is getting the alternator bracket, which we assembled in stage 13.
Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're doing good guys, hope you're well. Today I'm building the James Bond db5 from the No Time to Die franchise, and we're at stage 14 guys. As you can see, there's a fair bit to do today, but nothing strenuous. Let me just place that down there, because what I want to say to you guys also, and you know who you are out there with this smile on my face, basically there's one of my subscribers guys who are following me with this build, wondering why I'm not at pack 4 already, and I think pack 5's near enough, out and about. As I said last week guys, story short, I'm on a 24-month subscription with this build, so basically I get my packs every 2 months, and there's 8 issues or 8 stages in a pack, if that makes sense. So I get a pack every 2 months, which I've just received. Pack 3. Now I know the person I'm talking to, and obviously all you guys out there, you may already be saying, oh, we're on pack 4, pack 5. As I said guys, it might just be where I started doing the subscription, which I did do it from last August, to be fair. I put the deposit down, the pre-order, and I had my first pack, I think was November last year. It just depends when they get dispatched to you, but then they go from there, moving on. And as I said, I get a pack every 2 months with 8 stages inside. So I've got 8 stages here in pack 3, which is going to be another 2 months. Obviously we're in March now, so you've got April, May. So the next pack will be here in May. So you've got all these 8 stages in pack 3 for the next couple of months, and then obviously pack 4, which I've already paid for. That's how it's going to work guys. It's just they take the money out every month, but you get the pack every 2. Now if I read it over 12 months, I think you pay more a month, but you get it monthly, which I wish I could have done guys, but at this present time, with one thing or another, all the builds I'm committed to at the minute, I had to do it this way. But hey, I hope you do understand. I think you understand. But that's to the subscriber who's contacted me. Sorry, I have forgot your name. I will try and put it in the description down below. I forgot, you know, there's that many messages I get, what with the LB shorts, etc., which is on a Sunday. Check that out in the playlist. I do apologise, but I love chatting with you. You know who you are, and I will try and keep posting the db5 as often as I can for all of you, and for that gentleman who I'm talking, I can't remember your name to the life of me, sorry. But anyway, without me gabbling on anymore, I've gone on long enough. If you've not already guys, remember subscribe, like, also comment and share, and press that bell notification not to miss out on any future builds to do with the db5 or anything else on the channel. But without further ado guys, let's crack on with this week's db5. Okay then guys, so here we go again, stage 14 of the db5 from the No Time to Die franchise. I've got my trusty screwdriver I got with this build a few months back, and this, you might be thinking, oh, another quick one. Nah, don't jump too far. This is just a little part of the build today. This is all we're putting on, but we are attaching it to the rest of the engine we've already built today guys. So yeah, this is the cylinder head, so let's get this open and have a good look at it. So yeah guys, this weighs a fair bit. That's all metal, that is. I think you can tell that it comes out on the screen. It's solid metal that. This engine is going to be pretty heavy guys. Also in this week we've got some DS08 screws, put those to one side, and some DS25
screws. Now, as you guys know, if you're following me with this build or you're new to the channel, there's no magazines with this build, guys. It's all internet based on the Agora site. So I'm just following the instructions on the Agora download page. If you are building this, guys, and you want to follow those instructions, take a look at their site and you'll be able to follow the instructions along. Unless I'm doing enough good enough job for you to follow along with what I'm saying and how I'm building it. Right then, so let's crack on then. First of all, we want to take the cylinder head assembly from the other week, what we did, and what we need to do is just turn that way around, just being careful of your parts you've already fitted on the top of it, guys. And then what we're going to do is take this piece today, and that is going to be, let me just see what way we've got this. Put it this way around, guys. That's the way we want it. And I think that's how it's got to go. Yeah, like that. So basically we're attaching those two pieces together, like so, and we're going to now put some screws, DS25 screws, 3 screws. Let me just get the screwdriver to show where we're putting those. Basically into those 3 holes there, there, and there. So I'm going to get some screws out and we'll get that all attached. Guys, I've lined all those 3 screws up, as you can see there, the DS25 screws. And now what we're doing is screwing those tightly in and attaching the cylinder head assembly from stage 12 to the cylinder head we've got in today's issue. So yeah, just do those nice and tight. Just being careful at the same time, guys, not to damage any of your little parts on top of your model there, what we put on in the last few stages. So yeah, just make sure those are nice and tight, guys. You don't want your cylinder head sliding off. And that's instructions 1 and 2 done so far, and that's how that's looking. Have a good look around. Look at that, guys. See, those are pretty tight, those, but I'm going to give those a little bit more of a tighten, and then we'll move on to the next instruction. Now what we're doing, guys, with instruction 3 and 4, we're taking the distribution cover holder from stage 13. What you want to do, you've got 2 little lips here, as you can see. They have got to go over the side of the cylinder head. So they'll like hook over, if that makes sense. Hook over, you know what I mean? Hook them over. There you go. So it's a nice tight fit. And then what we want to do is attach that and secure it with one of these DS25 screws. Yeah, and a little tip as well, guys. When you've put your cylinder head together, just make sure you get it in a good position on your hands and make sure those screws are nice and tight, guys. And again, use a bit of oil if it helps you out, which it usually does with these screws going into metal. Going wonders, like a knife through butter. So yeah, make sure they're nice and tight, because you don't want this engine falling apart, do you? So yeah, these here, guys, you might think you've tightened them enough and then your cylinder head's just going to slide off. So yeah, what I did off camera is just give it another tighten with the screwdriver, and there still was a bit more play to go. Same as this one here, look. But be careful with this one, because that's on plastic. You don't want to break the plastic. So yeah, there we go. That's instruction 3 and 4 done. Look at that, guys. Okay, that's looking. Let me just get that without dropping it. Look at that. Beautiful. Another little tip today, I'm full of tips. These, I don't know if you've done it already, I might dab a little bit of glue just on the end of these and put them back into position, because they are falling off as we're moving them about. It's up to you. It doesn't say do that, but I might do that, because every time I'm tipping it upside down, they're falling out. I've just had to put those back in. So yeah, if you're having the same problem, guys, perhaps put a bit of glue. I'm just looking around this, guys. I could look at this all day. Imagine when it's built. I love it. So yeah, that's instruction 3 and 4 done. Let's move on. Now what we're doing is getting the alternator. We've got to attach this to the engine, the alternator bracket from stage 13. You want it that way around, so the pulley is facing you. And there you've got a little bracket thing there, if you see, like a nipple sort of thing. That's going to be going over the outer hole, the left hole there. So we just place that like that. Let's just get that bracket on. There we go. It's a pretty tight fit, that. And then we're going to attach it, secure it with a screw, the DS08 screw. Now, talking of alternators and belts, I've got to do one on my wife's car. It's not a db5, it's a Chrysler Voyager thing. Story short, it was losing power yesterday. The battery light was coming on, and from past experiences, I had a feeling it was going to either be the alternator or the belt or something like that. Do you know what? The belt's gone, so it's come off, and then obviously now it's losing power. So basically I've got to put a new belt on the alternator, which is ironic. I'm doing the alternator on the db5 here on this build. I've tried to do it this morning before doing this video. These pulleys here, if you see there, you've got to have a special tool. It's a little story here, guys. Put it in the middle and it pulls it out, if that makes sense. That tightens up with like a ratchet in the middle, and as you tighten it up, that'll pull out. And then the belt, which is in front, because story short, I don't want to go into this, but you've got a belt there, and then behind, which is the alternator belt. So you've got to take this pulley off, which is the steering motor, I think. So you've got to take that pulley off, and then I can get to the belt pulley behind it for the alternator. So I'm basically about to order a tool, guys, and that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, to pull one of the pulleys off, get that belt off, put the new belt on, put the pulley back on, and hopefully get it up and running, get my missus back on the road. So it's all go for me, guys, at the minute. Building models, also off building cars. So hopefully, fingers crossed, wish me luck that I'm going to get that done tomorrow. Just have a nice look around this before we move on. Look at that. I do love these manifolds. So there we go, guys. We've got alternator on, the pulleys. I think I'm saying pulleys so much today because I had to search it up and everything out to get them off, and fixing my wife's car. Blooming hell, it's one of them this week. But I'm still fitting in you guys to fit these videos up on YouTube. But anyway, without further ado, me gabbling on there, let's crack on. And now we've got to attach this belt. This does snap like my wife's belt has on her car. We've got to attach this belt onto the alternator. So with this, guys, I mean, there, look, before we go on, you can see they're not the strongest of belts, these. A bit frayed, and it's brand new at that. What we're going to do is just put it over the alternator there, over that pulley, and carefully just put it over the pulley underneath. Make sure you've got no twists in it. And pray for me, guys, it's as easy as that tomorrow to do the wife's alternator belt. As quick as that. I don't think so. I hope so. Yeah, that's all good now. That's done. The alternator belt's fitted. The alternator bracket's fitted. We've put more of the cylinder head together along with the side there. And that is it for this video, guys, of the db5 from the No Time to Die franchise. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a big like. Also, comment down below. I'll put the name of that person who's contacted me, guys, who's wondering why I'm not posting as often and why I'm not at Pack 4. I'll put him, props here now, down on the bottom of the page. Check him out on his channel, guys. And thank you all so much for your support, subs, comments, likes, and watching me, of course. Come back next time, and I'll see you later. Take it easy, guys. See ya. Peace. And that is it for this week's db5, guys. I might try and put another one before the latter end of the week. If not, it's going to be around about the same time next week. I do hope I made sense at the beginning of this video, telling you about why I'm having the packs a bit later than it should be, saying that there's 4 out already or 5 out. I do hope you get what I'm saying, guys, and I do hope you stick with me on this build and you're enjoying it. If you are, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, share, and press that bell notification so you won't miss a thing, whatever I put up on the channel, whether it's the db5, the Millennium Falcon, or everything else on the channel. I do appreciate you guys, appreciate all the support. Thanks again for coming with me on this journey. But for now, for the db5 from Agora Models, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.